check this out. This is my morning routine, and I call it a productive, a morning routine for a productive quarantine. Get it? A little bit of poetic something or other there. Anyway, the first thing is I wake up at the same time every day, so 6 a.m. For me, you can do it at any point, but because I do this broadcast at 8, I wake up at 6. And then I have a glass of water right there, and I drink the whole glass of water. It's this size glass. Yeah. So I drink the whole thing and brush my teeth, and then do 5 minutes of stretches. There's a really great yoga instructor, Yoga with Adriene. If you look that up on YouTube, she has a great 5-minute yoga that I use. Then I meditate. I do 10 minutes of a chanting meditation. You can do whatever meditation you want. But mine is a chanting meditation for 10 minutes in the vein of the Soka Gakkai International, which we chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo at a specific focal point called a Gohonzon, and then I do 5 minutes of sitting meditation. Sometimes the sitting meditation before the chanting meditation if my mind is particularly active. Then I'll go and get some water, and while and some coffee. So more water and a cup of coffee. When I'm doing that, when I'm brewing the coffee, I'm listening to Mozart. I have a playlist. In fact, I can show it to you. It's my morning Mozart playlist here, right there. Which, if you look this up, it's a playlist by me, but it's mostly from this one record, Mozart for Babies, but it's great recordings of very symmetrical Mozart tunes. So I listen to that while I'm getting my coffee. And then I'll read for 10 minutes. You can do this for any amount of time. And the things that I read are either a motivational book, like there's a book called The Morning Miracle where I gather some of this from. It's really good. Then there's also Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. I sometimes do some pages out of that. But then I also do some narratives. There's Siddhartha. That was a great one. And now I just started Man's Search for Meaning. Then I'll journal. And in the journal, I'll do 3 things. First is gratitude. I list 3 things I'm grateful for, and it could be anything from like the taste of mushroom cocoa to my mother's smile, or to something I feel genuinely lucky for, like food to eat or a place to live in times like this with everything that's going on in the world. So then I write down what would make today great, which is sort of like setting a schedule, but what would really make today something you looked back on and said, this is fantastic. And then I do affirmations. And the affirmations, they can be anything that you want to embody in your life currently or anything that you want to create into the world. So for example, I'm chanting for, well, you do this while you're chanting also if you do the Soka Gakkai stuff, but in affirmations, this is particularly just thinking about, so I'm thinking about that, for example, I'm going to manifest my ability to play piano on a higher level, right? So I do that every morning, and I think about the company that I'm working on, the software company I'm working on, and I think this is going to be a very successful company. So those are some affirmations. But then there's also affirmations like I have unlimited self-confidence, right? And it could be as simple as I am great, I am amazing, those sorts of things. Because you are great and you are amazing. And the only times that you're not are when you thwart yourself. So that's the routine. It takes about an hour. And then at night, I prepare myself for the next morning's routine by setting a glass of water so I can wake up in the morning and just drink it. Do 2 at least sun salutations, which is a yoga, you can look that up, it's a yoga thing. And then set my intentions for a sound sleep and a very energetic, bright morning. So I tell myself I'm going to wake up very energized at 6 a.m. the next day. So that was a request from somebody who saw my show yesterday and asked me what I actually do in the morning when I was talking about what I do. So I hope that is helpful, and I'm going to post that as a separate video as well. But now, on to the actual